Hello students, welcome back in English class. Today let's talk about Ustad Bismillah Khan, the famous maestro, the famous legendary Shehnai player. His full name was Kamaruddin Bismillah Khan. He was born in Bihar on March 21, 1916. He exactly belonged to the family of court musician. All his family members were musicians, so music was already in his blood. His musical journey, the maestro's musical journey was started with the help of his uncle, his maternal uncle. The name of the uncle was Ali Bux, and Ali Bux was famous as the name of Vilayatu. His music echoed from the ramparts of Red Fort on the historical day, August 1947, when India got its freedom from the Britishers after 200 years. So it was really a memorable, remarkable moment in his life. And a few of the awards, let's discuss about it. The maestro's whole life was heaped with so many awards, honors, and rewards. A few of the award he has got in during his life: Bharat Ratna, the India's most prestigious award, we can say, Bharat Ratna, Padam Vibhushan, Padam Bhushan, Padam Shri, and Sangeet Natak Academy Award. So his whole life was remarkable, his journey was remarkable. He was a true patriot. His life, his soul was deeply attached with Ganga, with the soil of Bihar. At the starting of his journey, when his name was duly and gradually famous all over the world, he performed on various stages and concerts. So the foreigner countries, they also called him to perform on the stages of their areas, and he denied. He said that I don't want to leave my country. So he blankly denied their offer. But when the government of India insisted, he went out in abroad countries and performed there. Students, we have already discussed first four paragraphs of our chapter, and today we are going to start from the paragraph number 5. So let's start. The young boy took to music early in life. At the age of 3, when his mother took him to his maternal uncle's house in Banaras, now it's called Varanasi, Bismillah was fascinated watching his uncles practice the Shehnai. So Bismillah Khan especially belonged to the family of musicians. So when his mother taken him to his maternal family, so maternal means the family of your mother's side. So he started learning music there. Soon Bismillah Khan also started accompanying his uncle, name of his uncle from which who taught him music exactly. The name of the uncle was Ali Bux. Soon Bismillah started accompanying his uncle Ali Bux to the Vishnu temple of Banaras, where Bux was employed to play the Shehnai. Ali Bux was one of the musicians whose duty was to play in the temple every day. So Ali Bux was always going to the Vishnu temple to play the music there. And when Bismillah Khan went to Banaras, he also started going with him, with Ali Bux. Ali Bux would play the Shehnai and Bismillah would sit captivated for hours on end. So during the course, when Ali Bux was always playing there in the Vishnu temple, Bismillah Khan always sat there and always he was watching to his uncle while the performance, and he was totally always captivated with the performance. He was always captured with the performance, like totally lost. Ali Bux would play and Bismillah Khan always watched him. He started getting lessons in playing the instrument and would sit practicing throughout the day. So now onward, it was the main task of Bismillah Khan. He would practice Shehnai day and night. And for years to come, the temple of the Balaji and Mangal Maiya and the banks of the Ganga became the young apprentice's favorite haunts. Favorite haunts means favorite places, the places where you would like to go and sit usually, where he would practice in solitude alone, without anyone. So Bismillah Khan, it was his favorite time pass to go to the temple of Balaji, to go to the temple of Mangal Maiya, and on the bank of Ganga, he was always going there. And his favorite time pass was to go there and to play the Shehnai. The flowing waters of the Ganga inspired him to improvise and invent ragas that were earlier considered to be beyond the range of the Shehnai. So earlier it was the thinking of the musicians that the range of the Shehnai was limited and few of the rag were beyond the range of the Shehnai. But Bismillah Khan really practiced a lot day and night. His favorite time pass was to go to different places, like at the to the bank of the Ganga, in the temple. He used to sit there, and day and night he was doing practice on the Shehnai. So what he did, he literally played all those rags who were thinking or who were really beyond the range of the Shehnai. So it was really a big, remarkable achievement of him. At the age of 14, Bismillah Khan accompanied his uncle to the Allahabad Music Conference. At the end of his recital, Ustad Fayyaz Khan patted the young boy's back and said, "Work hard and you shall make it." So when he was the age of 14, Bismillah Khan, he accompanied his uncle, he went with his uncle to the Allahabad Music Conference. There was a conference organized at Allahabad, and it was called the Allahabad Music Conference, and it was really a very big function there. And at the end of the recital, so Bismillah Khan also performed there. And when his performance was over, Ustad Fayyaz Khan, he was one of the famous musicians of that time. He patted young boy's back and he said, "Work hard and you shall make it. Work hard and one day you are going to prove that you are the world best musician." So with the opening of the All India Radio in Lucknow, 1938, came Bismillah's big break. So first turning point came in Bismillah Khan's life when the All India Radio started. It was the time of 1938, and he got his big first break. He soon became an often heard Shehnai player on radio. So he used to play their Shehnai, and people always listening to him, and they all were captivated with his performance. And it was day by day, gradually he became famous all over the India, and people were thinking that his music is a perfect blend of emotions and harmony and the soul. When India gained independence on 15th August 1947, Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to greet the nation with his Shehnai. Again, one big break, one more turning point came in his life. It was when he got the chance to play on the stage, when India got its freedom after the British rule of 200 years. And it was really honorable moment for him, because on 15th August 1947 he was invited to play on the stage in front of everyone, when Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of independent India, he was also there. In front of him he performed, and this was really a great honor for him. He poured his heart out into Rag Kafi from the Red Fort to an audience which included Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who later gave his famous Tryst with Destiny speech. So officers all over the India, VIPs, our first Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, dignitaries were there, and he performed Rag Kafi there on the stage, and it was really honorable, it was really remarkable, we can say, moment for Bismillah Khan. So, and afterward, after his performance, the world famous speech of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Tryst with Destiny. Maybe you all are aware about it. Tryst with Destiny is a speech given by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru on the eve of our first Independence Day. And Tryst with Destiny, the meaning of Tryst with Destiny is the secret meeting of the thing which you are destined. And in this tryst with destiny, the for India, the tryst or the destiny, we can say the destiny is the freedom. So tryst with destiny, and these are the word tryst with destiny used by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru during his speech. Bismillah Khan has given many memorable performances both in India and abroad. His first trip abroad was to Afghanistan, where King Zahir Shah was so taken in by the maestro that he gifted him priceless Persian carpets and other souvenirs. So early life, he really denied that I will not go outside out of India and I will not perform there. I really want to. Plainly, he blankly denied all those offers he got during his lifetime. But after this, when government of India insisted him to go outside and perform there, so he went. And very first moment when he went outside India, so it was a memorable performance for him for India also, when the famous Shehnai player of India went outside and he performed there. So it was a memorable moment for India. So his first trip was to Afghanistan, and where King Zahir Khan called him, and King Zahir Shah, he was so taken in, he was so amused, he was so captured by his performance that he gifted him the famous Persian priceless carpets. So why the Persian carpets are so famous all over the world? They just for their color, for their design, and for their cost. Maybe you would have seen in museums, in mansions, in famous buildings, the famous Persian carpets is amongst the most treasured possessions. So Persian carpets are really very famous all over the world. He gifted him one of them Persian carpets, and he gave him souvenirs also. Souvenir is like a memento or like a thing that maybe you purchased or is given to you by anyone else for the remembrance of any moment or for the remembrance of any place. Just like you went to Paris and you went and you purchased there just to keep the memories of that trip fresh in your mind. You purchased there the mini Eiffel Tower. So that Eiffel Tower is to be called the souvenir of that trip. So that is called souvenir. The king of Afghanistan was not the only one to be fascinated with Bismillah Khan's music. Film director Vijay Bhatt was also so impressed after hearing Bismillah play at a festival that he named a film after the instrument called Goonj Uthi Shehnai. So Bismillah Khan's music was so melodious, was full of harmony. It was like a magic. It was like a magic for everyone. So the film director Vijay Bhatt, he was the famous director of that time. He was so impressed after hearing Bismillah's play at the festival that he named a film. He directed a film and he named the film on the instrument as per the name of the instrument, Goonj Uthi Shehnai. So students, you can assume here how much famous he was. So student, this is the end of our session. Here we are going to stop talking about Bismillah Khan, and rest of our chapter we will discuss later. So students, you know very well that we are going to start our PT1, and PT1 tests are just at the door. So please start your revision. Syllabus you all have got, this blueprints also you all have. So what you all have to do, start revision of all the subjects, and the Google platform, the Google Classroom is really new for all. So please, what you all have to do, go to Google Classroom every day, try to log in there every day, and The assignments are assigned you daily of different subjects. Try to solve all those assignments, because it's really very necessary for you, it's really very important for you to solve all those assignments on the Google platform, because it's not easy that you will go directly on the PT one day and you will solve everything there on that very day. So please go to classroom there every day and try to submit all those assignments on the given day, on the time. And stay safe, stay inside your house, do work hard, study a lot, and thank you.